Hey everybody, this is Ben at Kessler Crane, and I'm back again with another unboxing, overview, and accessory video for you. So I've got this box right here, so let's see what's in here. Sweet. So it looks like we're going to go over the TLS. So let's get started. So this is the TLS Starter Kit. So I'm going to go over everything that comes with this kit right now. So the first thing I'm going to point out is our TLS cart with integrated motor. The next thing we're going to go to is second shooter controller. So with this one, I have a second shooter plus controller. But when you buy this kit, you can purchase a second shooter plus controller. You can do a second shooter controller, or if you already have a second shooter or a second shooter plus controller, you don't have to add one at all. You can just assemble the rest of the kit. We have the TLS rail here, which is a standard 80/20 T-slot rail. And we sell it in lengths of 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, and 6 feet. But you can also go online and order custom lengths from 80/20. The only thing is you don't want to add sections together. So if you try and connect two pieces of this 80/20 rail, when the cart gets to those two pieces that you join together, it'll bump, and you'll just have a real rough spot. So you want to make sure that you keep it as one solid piece of rail, whatever length that you get. The system also ships with these 2 end clamps and then 6.5 feet of belt. The system also ships with a flat mount adapter that you can use to mount different heads onto the cart. Currently on this one, I have one of our Kessler Kwik releases installed, which is an accessory that I suggest for all of our products. It really is an amazing system. Just makes switching your camera from platform to platform go really quickly. They're super secure. So I went ahead and just already installed this. So if you're curious about that, we did that in a previous video, and I'll link that in the description of how to install Kwik Release onto the TLS cart. The system also comes with a Cat 5 cable. The Cat 5 cable will be used to connect your controller to the motor, and it also comes with a camera control cable, which I'll plug in now. So that is the TLS starter kit. And a little later in the video, we'll go over some more of the accessories that you can add to this kit. Just real quick, some of the specs on this. It'll hold up to 30 pounds when doing a horizontal move, and 17 pounds when doing a vertical move. The first accessory I would highly suggest adding, if you don't already own one, is a MagPack battery. So that's going to allow you to power your TLS system on the go. And it has MagnaLink, so it all sits just nice and compact onto the cart, which is really nice. So I cleared everything off of my cart just so I can give you guys a clear view of what I'm doing. So the first one I'm going to go over is the low profile ball head, which just screws directly on to the TLS cart. And then on the top, you can either mount a camera, you can mount one of our Kwik Release receivers as well, which we go over in a previous video, which again I'll link at the bottom, on how to mount a Kwik Release receiver onto a low profile ball head. So our next accessory is our HD angle plate, which I've mounted to the cart, and if I lift this up, you can see that I mounted it to the cart with these 4 1/4-20 countersunk screws. And so this is the HD angle plate with swivel. So if I unlock that, it'll allow me to swivel the HD angle plate. And this is a really great accessory, especially if you're shooting inclined, because you can maintain a level camera no matter what angle you're filming. So the next accessory I'm going to talk about is our TLS tripod and outrigger mount. So I'm going to show you guys how to put that on real quick. What I'm going to do, I'm going to unscrew here, and I'm going to take that belt off. Then I'm going to unscrew here. And you can see that this TLS tripod and outrigger mount has these 2 metal pieces here. Those are going to slide in to the rail. You want to make sure they're loose enough that it slides easily. And then tighten down. So you can mount this anywhere along the TLS rail. I mounted it on the end because a little bit later in the video, I'm going to install some outrigger feet onto this. But you can see that there are 2 holes on the bottom, so you can have one in the center for a center mount or one on each end, and you can mount a tripod on each end of your TLS rail. So now I'm going to go over the outrigger feet, which the outrigger feet, when you have the TLS tripod and outrigger mount, just screw right onto the end. And that works with either our regular outrigger feet or our all-terrain outrigger feet. They both mount the same way to the tripod and outrigger mount for the TLS. The last thing we're going to go over are the 15mm adjustable legs for the TLS. So I already have my belt taken off and my end clamp removed. So I'm going to point out on these end clamps on the outside, you can see there are rosettes. And then on the 15mm legs, there are matching rosettes. So when we install these legs, the grooves on the rosettes will fit together, and it'll help secure those legs so that they don't pop out of place. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my end clamp back on. Now I'm going to put my belt back on. So you can see that there are grooves that are in the end clamp for the TLS. So I'm going to make sure my belt is nice and tight. And then I'm going to press down to hold that in place and then lock it down. You want to make sure your belt is nice and tight on here. Now let's install these legs. So they're really easy and quick to install. They just screw right onto the side. And those are the 15mm adjustable legs for the TLS. So that's everything that comes with the TLS starter kit, as well as some of the accessories we suggest using with the system. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at support@kesslercrane.com, and thanks so much.